So, you are considering selling your home on your own as a for sale by owner. And you're wondering if you have to disclose anything about the house to a buyer. I'm Andrea Hamacher with Coldwell Banker West. Let me help you and shed some light on this very pertinent question. The answer is absolutely yes. But what if I say my house is being sold as is? Well, California law actually is as is, but it doesn't matter. You still must properly disclose. The number one reason for real estate lawsuits is lack of disclosure by a seller. They fail to mention the window issues. The buyer attends their first neighborhood party and immediately is asked, "So are the windows still leaking?" What? This is often exactly how it happens. If you are selling your home without representation by a realtor, you must access your state's disclosure forms online and thoroughly fill them out. These forms reveal a seller's known material or legal defects on their property. These forms are legally required in most states and will need to be reviewed by the buyer when they make an offer. Anything that has ever been added, fixed, modified, replaced, or changed needs to be disclosed. If you are already in contract with the buyer and anything changes or breaks in your house, you will need to update these disclosure forms and notify the buyer immediately. Well, what if the buyer is getting an inspection? You must still complete the forms. If the contract then falls through and you have to put the house back on the market, you must by law disclose all the newly found items and defects that were found during these inspections to any new buyer. Under California law, sellers must disclose all material facts that could impact a buyer's decision to buy the house. Providing these early on to serious buyers decreases the likelihood of a buyer canceling the contract due to information that is later found. My advice to my sellers is disclose, disclose, disclose. This is just one of the many questions sellers have, and it's right up there with, if the buyer backs out, do I automatically get to keep their deposit? If you'd like to talk about selling your home or are selling it yourself and just would like some advice, please feel free to reach out to me. I have a strict no obligation policy, so don't hesitate and make it a great day.